The quality of life in the United States has improved dramatically since the founding of our nation. Yet our achievements have been at the expense of our air, water, and soil. Some people have borne the expense of this environmental destruction more than others. For over 50 years, the Upper Ninth Ward of New Orleans was the home for residential and industrial waste. Flames and smoke regularly billowed from the site, and locals called it Dante's Inferno. The site closed in 1966, and low-income housing and schools were built on top of it. For decades, community members voiced concerns about their health and asked for help in relocating their community. However, they could not obtain agreement from government agencies. In September and October of 1982, protesters tried to block entry to 7,000 truckloads of PCB-contaminated soil. Dolly Burwell, a resident of Warren County, was one of the protesters.
It was unjust to, first of all, locate a PCB dump, something that caused cancer in a community 1.5 miles away from an elementary school, in a community that was predominantly black, that was predominantly poor, that didn't have access to health care. There were no hospitals in Warren County. It was not justice to subject school children to 200 troopers with billy clubs to put a landfill into Warren County. So the whole thing was an act of injustice.
I'm Cindy Watson. I live in the Rose Hill area in Duplin County. I'm a former state representative for House District 10, served from 1994 through 1998, had a very interesting career in government. I was going to be the darling of big business, and I've used that statement many times in speeches that I've made across the state. However, after I listened to the people and allowed some of the citizens to come to Raleigh around the committee tables.
My name is Elsie Herring, and I live in Wallace in Duplin County. My first concern and my family, when we found out about the hog houses, is why are they behind our house? Because all the property behind our house, all the way to Rockfish Creek, belongs to my family.
My name is Michael Anthony Dyson. I live in Warsaw. A render plant is it's a plant where they grind up dead animals like hogs, chickens, turkeys. It's a plant that made my life, and my wife and my family life. It really destroyed it.
Joseph C. Collier, Warner Bridge Road, Gettysburg, North Carolina.
Betty C. Collier, Gettysburg, North Carolina.
Right now, this hog farm over here, they got 4 farms, 5,000 sows at each farm. And with all of that sewage, the older at times you can't breathe.
In 1996, Hurricane Fran hit the coast of North Carolina and traveled inland as far as the North Carolina mountains. The Raleigh, North Carolina area was not spared. Hurricane-force winds and tornadoes downed trees and damaged property, leaving months of repair and recovery ahead. In Raleigh, North Carolina, a group of women came together to help their friends and neighbors rebuild and restore their homes from the devastation of Hurricane Fran. By 1998, this group grew to over 60 strong women organizing outrageous projects, and they called themselves SWOOP.